Now, our final You Wanted to See It comes from Carl T. in Royal Oak. And Carl had this suggestion for us. Dear Tom, Jim, and crew, I saw the pizza episode you did and it was fantastic. Thanks, Carl. However, you forgot the missing link, the big kahuna, and the piesta resistance. By the way, Carl, that's French. Louis Pizza on Dequindre in Hazel Park is an institution for pizza lovers. It's owned by an awesome family. Their loyal employees have been there forever, and the atmosphere will make you a paesano even before you finish your pizza. It's a tradition for many Michiganders. Please go. You'll thank me later. Well, Carl, I'm going to thank you right now. Take a look.
Now, when it comes to the periodic table of pizza, Loui stands as Detroit's most substantial. Pound for pound, it's the heavyweight of deep dish pizzas. Heck, this pie is so solid, it can knock out your hunger in a single slice. Yep, Louis Pizza on Dequindre Road in Hazel Park is a classic, old school, really cool place you go to when your inner Italian wants out. So to find out more about how it all started, I sat down for a solid slice with the one and only Nykolas Sulkiwskyj.
You must be proud of your grandpa.
Oh, absolutely. Growing up, you know, I grew up in the restaurant, and my grandfather was my best friend, so I was attached at the hip with him, you know, so.
But I understand when he first started Louis, he didn't even offer, he said no toppings. This is just, it's like this.
Pepperoni under the cheese or nothing else, or just cheese pizza.
Really?
Yeah. I think the first couple of toppings that he picked up was maybe like mushroom or onion, but anything after that, it was no. Not at all.
Well, how did the whole thing with the Chianti bottles start? Because, I mean, truth be told, UTR, we've had our Christmas party here. I've been here with, I'm a member of this birthday club. We come here. So there are, I mean, full disclosure, there's some bottles with my name on them in the walls here, but how did that start?
Well, the bottles all started, my grandfather, this was before me, but my grandfather took the family out to Mexico for vacation and stuff like that. They were at a hotel resort, you know, and they were at one of the restaurants in the resort, and the restaurant kind of did something like this, but with their own, you know, their own spirits or whatever. And my grandpa just thought it was so cool that you write your name, have a memento for the next time you come back, and took it with him to the restaurant with the Chianti bottles.
Well, the pizza here is, I've never had a pizza like it before in my life. It is how do I even say this without making it sound, it's like the heavyweight of pizzas. It's like one piece of Louis Pizza can almost—
It'll get you good.
Exactly. How do you make it with such a dense molecular structure? I mean, how do you do that?
I mean, first, with all good pizza starts out with the dough. You need to have something that'll hold up to the weight of the cheese that we put on there. I mean, we're all old style. We don't weigh anything. Everything is by eye. If it looks good, it's good. You know, things like that. So you build your pies. You don't just make them. There's a process to it, and you follow all the processes, you know, to the T. It'll come out good.
What's the special sandwich?
The Louis Special?
Yeah, Louis Special.
It's actually, on the way here, I had to pick some of the meat up because
it's that big?
Yeah, it's so popular. But so it's a shaved ribeye steak sandwich, and grill it up, and then we cheese, and then our own homemade barbecue sauce, and then we griddle it all up like a toasted sandwich, and it's very popular.
Maybe tonight I won't be having, maybe I'm going to be having that.
And we put the meat on it too, so
it's kind of like this is your legacy. I mean, this is what you were meant to do, is to carry this on. Because you started here as a cook, right?
So I would.
You're probably still cooking, right?
I still cook,
Yeah.
but I started here at 12 years old, and during summer, and I would do pizza dough. I would do you know, prep. You know, anything without a knife. So like,
well, you're 12.
right. Anything without a knife, folding boxes, stretching pizza dough, prepping pizzas for the, you know, the line and stuff like that, and whatever anybody needed of me, you know, just do whatever to help out, and yeah.
Well, as you can tell, Loui's is an absolute destination you should drive to. But since I'm already here, I guess it's time to eat. So I napkined up, hunkered down, and dug into some of the best Detroit-style pizza I ever did at. And all in an atmosphere that made me feel like Sophia Loren was my sister. If you want your next pizza to be a complete throwback dining experience you'll never forget, spend an evening eating at Loui's Pizza in Hazel Park. And if there's something you want to see on UTR, send us an email. That way we'll know where you want us to go. Now, if you'll excuse me, I got more pizza to eat. Thanks for watching UTR's You Wanted to See It, brought to you in part by Glumpy's Chicken-Flavored Peanut Butter, made with real Michigan peanuts. Cluck up your next sandwich with Glumpy's.